but the sound before the fury of those who are oppressed.
Oppressed people's nation. I'm only here for the people.
As you all know, Nation Talk is the voice of the people. We can't rely on their media to get our story out. We have to get our story out ourselves. So that's what Nation Talk is here to do. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. So I'm going to turn this over to host Sister Donna Brown, and I hope you all enjoy yourself. Thank you for coming.
And how y'all out here? How y'all doing out there? We here is a glorious, cold evening in Cleveland, Ohio. We are getting ready to come up. My first guest tonight is going to be Miss Denise Taylor. She is going to give us some clarity on her brother Joaquin Hicks. Correction, her nephew Joaquin Hicks. And let us know about the 61 years that they have given this young man with the false evidence and not listening to the facts. Miss Denise Hicks. How you meet? Correct. Denise Taylor. All right. Give us start us in the beginning. Start us at the beginning, because see that's where a lot of people get lost at. They never get the beginning of nothing. Let's go to the beginning and then let's work our way all the way to where we're at right now.
Okay. Well, it was February 19, 2009. My nephew Joaquin Hicks came home from a 10-year bit in prison. He did 10 straight years. Came home Thursday, February the 19th, to my house. His mother died in 2006 while he was in prison. And that was on a Thursday. Okay, so, we just lived our normal life. Saturday, he stayed at the house all the time from Thursday to Saturday. Friends, family members, all over the house. It was never less than 10 people at my house at all times when Joaquin first came home. Bringing him gifts, giving him money, appreciating him getting out of jail. So Saturday, he stayed in the house. Actually, a girl came over, and they did, had fun. Okay, so that was that Saturday, February 21st, 2009. So our life was still normal. It's like 6 months later, around August the 17th or 18th, the cops came to my house. I was at work. They ramshacked his sister's house on the west side, and just going all around looking for Joaquin. And, we can't understand why they looking for Joaquin. So they had a card on my desk. I got the card. I called the detective. He said, we're looking for Joaquin. There has been a problem with his parole. And I actually told them officers there is no problem with his parole because he is not on parole. That Monday, which was February the 23rd, he had to go see his parole officer. And I actually called and talked to his parole officer because every year in July, we go to Florida. So I was trying to see if he's on parole, how could he go about going to Florida? What do we have to do? And me and the lady had a long conversation and stuff, whatever. And, we just explained everything, stuff, whatever. Okay. Like half an hour later, Joaquin called me. He said, what did I tell the lady? I told him exactly what I said, stuff, whatever. He said, because she said, I'm not on parole. Because I stressed that to the lady that he did 10 years flat and nobody said anything about parole. So I guess she checked into it and see that he wasn't on parole. Scot-free, okay? Next thing we know, the cops looking for him, and everything. And so they said, bring Joaquin down to the state building. There's a problem with his parole. So we knew about it. So we took him down there. He went to the state building that Monday. They said, when we got there, they said, there's not a problem with your parole. We got good news and bad news. There's not a problem with your parole, but you've been involved in a murder. And so we just all dumbfounded, baffled. And they arrested him. It was me and his girlfriend and Joaquin. And they just took him away. We like, what's going on, whatever,
Okay, the reason for this rally today is for the injustice of my nephew Joaquin Hicks, who was unjustly convicted of a crime that he did not commit.
Free Joaquin! Free Joaquin! He's innocent!
Free Joaquin!
He's innocent!
Free Joaquin!
He's innocent! He's innocent! Come on! He's innocent! He's innocent!
Look up, Shorty.